Hi everyone, my name is Jocelyn Lay. I'm a 7th and 8th grade science teacher at Parkview Middle School. And today I'm going to do an updated tutorial on how to use Google Calendar to schedule a Google Meet with your students to enhance digital instruction and digital learning. The first thing I'm going to do is show you how to get into your Google Calendar and also show you where the app is for Google Meet if you just want to start a meet immediately and email your guests as well. So if we go into Drive, I'm gonna put myself over here. So go into Drive, there's this app menu up at the top. And you can see that Meet is over here. If I click on it, it will immediately ask me if I want to start a meeting or join a meeting. And you would click this right here, little plus sign, and you can either enter a meeting code if someone else has given you a meeting code, or you can give a nickname for your meeting. So some characters in there. So we're going to go to continue. And then I will be joining a meeting that I'm creating. Now, this first page is actually not where the meeting is going to start. You still need to go to join now, or you can present. And then you can see here, it will give you some join information, or you can add people directly. And this is probably the best way to go if you're just starting a meeting kind of immediately and you don't want to schedule anything out in the future, or you're setting up something with people, just a few people, and you can kind of get a hold of them easily and quickly. Otherwise, you can copy that information for the future. Normally, if I had my camera on, you would see me appear here. This icon up the top will show me the people that are in my meeting. And then there's this chat area. Generally, I tell students or other people, please mute your microphone, and then use the chat box here. If I want to kind of move this window off to the side, I just click over into the main part of the screen, and I can present, and that would present my screen to anybody else who's in the meeting. I can turn on captions, or down here, I have some other options as well. I can go full screen. I can change the layout of my meeting. I can switch cameras. So I actually have two cameras. I have the camera on my laptop and then my own webcam. So I have been able to switch between two cameras if I'm showing kids a document or a board or something like that in another location. And you can record your meeting too. It does take a while to process the video, but it will automatically go into your Google Drive. So that's just what Google Meet looks like, the app when you open it. But let's say you want to schedule something with your students for later on. So for later on, what I would do is I'm going to go to Google Calendar. Now this is what my calendar looks like. If you need to get to your calendar, you can actually Google Calendar if you would like, or up here in the apps menu, it would be here under Calendar. So I'm going to open up my calendar. I'm going to go to a tab that I already have it open. And you can see earlier today, I had actually something on my calendar, which was Coffee with Mrs. Lay. And here it had way to join by phone. Some people can join by phone if they would like. There's also an app on Android to use as well. I do not know what this looks like if it's an option on Apple, but I do know that there is an app in the App Store for Google Meet, and you can see it over. It looks like the app icon that's in Drive. When you open it up, you'll see the camera, and you can do a new meeting, or you can enter a meeting code. So, or you can just dial into the meeting from your phone as well, sort of like a conference call. This is usually what you would copy and you would paste. I copy and paste that information and put it on Google Classroom. When I do create this event on Google Calendar, it will push my students to tell me to push out a notification to them that went into their classrooms and their emails. I don't know what that looks like on the teacher end, but my students inform me that that is what it looks like on their end. So to create this meeting, to schedule this future meeting. So let's say tomorrow, which is Friday, March 20th, I go in and I want to create a meeting to meet with my students during my afternoon office hours. I would click here in the upper left-hand corner, Create, and I can add a title, Afternoon Snack with Mrs. Lay. And you can see here, I can change the time. So I think 1:30 to 2 o'clock would be good. That's during my afternoon office hours. Now you can once again individually add guests that you have in your address book if you would like, but this is what we want to do. We want to go to add rooms, location, and conferencing. So this is where I want to be down here in this add conferencing section. And here it is, join Hangouts Meet. And if I click down at this where it says view conference details, there's my meeting ID. I'm gonna copy that. You can edit it if you'd like. And then there's the phone number and the other information that they would need to join it. Down here, so this is where I'm going to have the option to add it to calendars that are for my classroom specifically. And I'm gonna go here. And you can see, here are my different classes. So I'm gonna start with my 7th grade science class. If you want, there's more options as well. Okay, I'm gonna move this over. I can add a description. Join Mrs. Lay for an afternoon snack and ask questions about your digital lesson today. Remember to mute those microphones. All right, and so now I've added them in. If I want to change what hour I send that out to, I can. You can still, like I said, add specific guests or other guests if you'd like. You can invite others, see guest list, all of those things. This room feature, you don't need to worry about that. And that should do it. So now I'm going to go to save. And it's created that event in my calendar. Now, if I want to change that event, I can, or by hitting this edit button. Also, when I hit edit event, it gives me this more actions button here. So I'm going to click more actions, and I want to start copying this to my other classes as well. So now I'm going to copy to my 7th hour, and I'll save. And I'm going to go back and repeat these steps with all of my other class periods that I want to send this to. So more actions, 8th hour, save. And again, because I have 3 classes, or 3 more classes after this, 6 classes. So I'm going to keep going, and I'll keep adding my classes in and saving the event. And this should push a notification out to the students. At least that's what I've been told by the students on their end. Now, just to cover my bases, after I save it this last time, here, before I save it this last time, here in this Hangouts Meet area, I'm going to put that conference details window down, and I want to copy this information here. I can edit it too. There's the meeting code. Okay. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not what I want. Well, if you click on it, by the way, it will take you meeting. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to try one more time. There it is. All right, so it comes up. I can copy this here. And now I want to push out an announcement into my Google Classroom, letting students know that this is available. So I'm going to go to my class. So this is Google Classroom. I'll go to my main page so you can see where I go to on my main page to do this. Got a thunderstorm happening all of a sudden. And I can put my meeting details in here. Join me for an optional, I always tell students it's optional, Google Meet tomorrow, March 20th from 1:30 p.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. And here I would go to add link. I'm going to put the link that I copied, add link. I'm going to go through here, check all the classes I want to send this out to, and I'm going to hit post. Now, one thing to remember is now that this is out there, students can actually go into that meeting space whenever they would like. Even if you're not in there, I always remind students that I do get a transcript of the meeting, and because they're signed into their school accounts, these things are also tracked. That is a little bit on how to schedule and push out notifications for Google Meet through Google Calendar and Google Classroom. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and good luck.